Okay, so we need to get back into working on our theme again. Now, by default, if you open up Microsoft Visual Studio Code, it should have all the stuff loaded up. And if it only shows the documents, you can actually just click and drag here, and it should show them. But if for some reason you're working on multiple projects or it just didn't save where you left off, I'm just going to show you how to do that again, just so that we can get back to where we were. So first, you're going to go to Local, and then just right-click on the theme, and then just go to Show Folder. Okay, and while I'm here, I'm just going to go ahead and click on it and Start Site, because we're going to need to be doing stuff with that. All right, so it's going to show you right where the folder is here. So here's my theme folder, but I don't want this. I want the theme specifically. This is the whole website folder. So I'm going to double-click on that. So go in there, then go to App, then it's Public, then it's WP Content, then it's Themes, and right here, there's the theme. Okay, so I'm just going to take that, and let's bring you back up. And you're just literally going to click and just drag it into the scene, into your thing here. And then it should automatically load up that folder and all of the files that are in it. Okay, get out of there. I don't know why it's doing that again. Okay, so now we can see all the stuff that we made last time. So if I click on these, they'll pop up in these tabs. But what I need to do is actually make my next files. I need to make a header file and a footer file, and then some folders to hold other elements. Okay, so let's go ahead and just make those files real quick. So I'm going to click on this, and we'll just go ahead and rename this header.php. Okay, and these must be named this because that's actually how it locates them. And then we'll do another one that is footer.php. That looks good. And then the next thing I need to do is I want to add a subfolder. So usually the subfolder, things that are going to be brought into it, is your assets folder. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm just going to go ahead and name this assets. Okay, so now we have a folder named assets. All right, now inside that folder, I'm going to make two folders. So I'll go ahead and hit the plus again, and this one will be CSS. And then make sure I click on that one again, click on this, and JS. Okay, so basically we'll have a CSS folder and a JS folder. We're not going to make any files in there directly. We're actually just going to drop and drag some old files into that. But now we have all the elements that we need. We have the footer, the header, we have our functions, we have the index, the style, and then we have a spot to hold the other two items, okay? So just so you get the idea, what it's going to do is it should have made a file folder structure that looks like this. Let's make this a little bit easier to see. Let's do medium icons. Okay, so you can see we have our documents here, and then inside this assets folder are two folders, a CSS one and a JS one, okay? So leave this open as well because you're going to need this in order to drop and drag some files in the next slide.